Why did everyone talk on the Xbox 360? Why did everyone have a mic, and what caused the downfall of the mic? The downfall of social interaction over games like Call of Duty and Halo, making great friends and memories. Back then, when the Xbox 360 released, Microsoft emphasized on game chat. That way players can talk to other people and have more than just a gaming session. It created this social platform. You could send a voice message up to 15 seconds long or send a party invite because back then, almost everyone had a mic. When picking up the new COD game, you knew people were going to have mics, and so you prepared. Back then, the Xbox 360 console came with a mic. It was a cheap but working mic. Every bundle came with it. If you didn't have a Turtle Beaches, you had this mic. It broke easily, but it was affordable to replace, and this small piece of plastic is one of the reasons why the Xbox 360 was one of the greatest consoles ever made. This piece of plastic is what created these crazy nights we had with our friends. We socialized with teammates to win the objective. We can introduce ourselves and make everlasting friendships. But the question is, what the f*** happened? Why are gaming lobbies like this now? Is there anyone else alive in this lobby? And can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello? God, it's like I'm the only alive person in this lobby. Everyone else is just like a bot. Jesus. Why does it seem like we have to sacrifice a goat at 3 in the morning and pray to Tiresias for someone to talk? Why are people just quiet and bland of personality? It's hard to see people like we did on the Xbox 360. It's like they're bots. It's like they are bots. It feels lonely even though they are real people, but why doesn't everyone talk like they did on the Xbox 360? Well, there are many reasons for this. First of all, the next-gen Xbox consoles don't come with mics. They only come with the console, the controller, obviously, the manual, and a Game Pass or some shit, but no mic. Because there is no mic included, people just play without headsets. You may be thinking, what about the people with Turtle Beach headsets and all that? Well, those people don't even talk because...
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
Something that will never return to Xbox. Game chat is only optional on some games, and these next-gen bots are not going to go to game chat to talk. They're shy. Mics are not their way of life. But now you're wondering, why is there no forced game chat? What happened? After the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, Activision tried fixing this by adding a report option. This didn't do anything. Activision didn't even moderate these. Those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies were so bad, Activision realized this and said, wow, these people are animal. This guy just said the N-word. Before the next Call of Duty title releases, we have to do something about this is just getting out of hand. And so some idiot at Activision thought, hey, what about a report option? Players will have the option to report someone for using foul language. It's genius. But sir, we cannot possibly afford to moderate these game chats. We won't. Excuse me. I mean, an Activision employee once stated, reporting over the game won't do much. That would be left to the company that owns the hardware. We don't have the time or money to take action on every report, but if something comes up within our control, we may take action. Whatever the fuck that means. Well, in 2011, gaming got its first wave of trolling. If you guys remember back in the nostalgic days of YouTube, trolling was huge. Trolling was this form of playstyle or a game that would irritate other players to cause a funny reaction. It peaked in 2013. It went from simple things like recording a player's angry reaction to impersonating authoritative agents over Xbox Live. People loved it and it was the best entertaining thing in gaming, but Microsoft did not like it. They hated it. While all this was happening, Microsoft realized that the player broke their game chat option. Microsoft envisioned this perfect world of happy gamers being nice to each other. They did not expect players to rip each other apart.
Look. How about both of y'all shut the fuck up about the shit? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. What you bitching about? What you bitching about?
So the first thing they did was, they started issuing communication bans and permabans. This was to stop people from trolling and abusing game chat. Players would get a temporary communication ban that would prevent them from talking over game chat and sending messages. It was basically the chat channel in the gamertag was cut off on a timer. And other people would receive permabans, with Microsoft stating that this was not allowed. In fact, the majority of bans in the 360's history happened in 2011 and 2013. They smacked down on trolling and were banning anyone involved with it. But because the Xbox Law Enforcement team is full of simple-minded idiots, no one took that shit seriously. After these ban waves, Microsoft was like, good. good, these players learned that trolling is not okay, and we have to be nice in this game chat. And then some poor sucker was like, sir, that didn't do shit, people are still being toxic.
Because you're probably that shit on yourself. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. That's why I got a fucking boyfriend, right? I got a fucking boyfriend, and you're just looking for fucking dudes over the Xbox. Shut the fuck up, you fucking fat bitch. Okay. You're gonna see your fucking loose ass pussy tore up, you fucking bitch. Shut your mouth.
So Microsoft started swinging the ban hammer down on everything, and in hopes of people taking this seriously, they actually took their code of conduct and stated that trolling is not allowed. Protect yourself from jerks by muting or blocking other players. No one likes trolling, so don't do it. Well, the joke was on them because everyone liked trolling. Except for the victims, but trolling was one of the biggest memes on the internet at the time, and this was huge over video games. Microsoft failed to realize that trolling was gonna die eventually, but the possibility of toxicity over game chat was way too evident. The damage was already done. So then the Xbox One was coming out, and Microsoft saw dollar signs. They thought, how about we make chats go through the controller and headset instead of the TV? That way people can choose to be social and recording game chat will not be possible to troll over the internet. Microsoft wanted to focus on family-friendly content because of money. It was basically like this.
What about the children?
The children? I don't care about the children. I just care about their parents' money. The fact that their feeble minds are easily manipulated by cheap playgrounds and talentless clowns is no skin off my nose. Survival of the fittest, SpongeBob! Survival of the fittest!
No more toxic game chat will result in more family-friendly content. More family-friendly content will result in more money. And so Microsoft canceled game chat and saved a shit ton of money by not including mics with bundles. This went from this.
Hey, look, keep it 100. Hey, you grown, right, bro? Hey, you grown, right? Why you bitching over a game about some bullshit, bro? Hey, act your age, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Go. Hey, you got nuts, right? You a nigga, right? You a nigga, right? Acting like you a nigga. Stop bitching. The fuck, nigga?
Talk to him. Yeah, nigga.
Put your ass in the street, nigga. Bow. Man. You better go grow some nuts, bro. I know you ain't stupid. Back into this bitch.
For real.
I know you ain't, man. At your age, bro.
To this. It's like I'm the only person with vocal cords in this lobby. Why is no one talking? Why am I the only person talking? What happened to these game chats? Anyone remember those? Of course not. No one talks. The Xbox One overlay allows private parties over games that once required forced game chat, where we made new friends, interacted with one another, and had the time of our lives just talking and gaming with friends. It was one of the highlights of our gaming experiences. You could have just turned your mic on and you would have made new friends. Just like that. But that remains in the past. And as much as I miss game chats, it will never return. And it's a shame. It made gaming a whole lot more fun. I still have my original Xbox 360 mics. They don't really work anymore, they weren't built to last, but it's a sentimental reminder that when signing up for the Xbox Live, Microsoft wanted you to talk to other people. They wanted you to have fun, and fun it most certainly was. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I am out. Goodbye.